Well, the difference between whales in captivity and mammals that maybe have been injured, or other species that are kept in a zoo for breeding purposes or to retain the species if they are endangered, is that whales, A, aren't endangered, well, the ones that they keep in captivity aren't, and they weren't rescued, they weren't injured. These animals were actually captured from young ages and then put into selective breeding programs and kept to perform circus tricks for the entertainment of people to create lots of revenue for the parks that hold them. So it's essentially imprisoning these sentient beings. They're one of the only few species that can pass the mirror self-recognition test.
Which is basically just you're self-aware. Let's say in Westworld, right? The robots, they don't realize that they are robots.
Spoiler alert.
Right? Well, that's episode 1, right? And then there's like a fly that lands on the girl and she doesn't see the fly in the mirror. And then at the end of episode 1, a fly lands on her face and she goes, because she sees the thing, which means that the AI is starting to become self-aware. And some animals...
This is also the difference between sci-fi and actual life. So
no, but that will be a test to see if artificial intelligence is becoming self-aware. And that is one of the tests to see if something is self-aware. So like toddlers, they do a lot of experiments on toddlers where they put paint on the toddler's face. And like, let's say a 3-year-old, a 2 or 3-year-old will look at its face and won't realize that the paint is on its face. And at around 4 or 5 or something, they see the paint and they go, huh. And that's when they're doing tests on when an animal, human, is becoming self-aware. And not every animal does that, right? Because there's...
No, not every animal does that because not every animal has the cognition above a 5-year-old child. So you've got animals like corvids, crows, ravens, rooks. These animals can pass the mirror self-recognition test along with other birds.
Chimpanzees, a lot of monkeys and stuff.
Primates are another one.
All of them?
Elephant, primates. Not like the little ones.
Pygmy marmosets.
No, not those little guys, but the big ones. Yeah, primates and elephants, along with humans and cetaceans.
Right, and cetaceans is whales and dolphins.
I think cephalopods, are up there too. So squid are very intelligent as well. So these animals can pass this test, meaning that they're so intelligent that they have self-awareness. And these animals are being kept in essentially bathtubs where they're withering and dying and made to breed artificially and made to perform. And it's simply barbaric, and the practice needs to be outlawed, which it is in several countries at this point, and hopefully completely in ours. I hope that my generation is the last one to see these animals kept.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's okay. You see what you've done? Prick!
Really bums me out.
I know it does.
I don't want to see them in the tanks anymore. I'm gonna pause.